Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury. This multi-time heavyweight champion of the world fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards. Eastern assassin Larry Holmes, the man that beat Muhammad Ali but never has really gotten his just due, criminally underrated. Let's see what he's got in store for us in this one.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Eastern Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
Unique? Nah, that's an understatement. Something very, very, very special. This is what you're going to see.
Good luck.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Punch, counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. The perfect counter lands. That's a scoring left hand. That left counter was perfectly timed. Do you believe what we're seeing? Good left counter that lands. Nice counter shot. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Catch and shoot. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. What a punch. Good counter left hand there. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You got to swarm on your case. You know you got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He threw the hook, didn't land.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. He gets out of the way of that left hand. He just misses that big right hand. Nice job landing that left counter punch. That left hand misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford.
Look at him now.
There's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire because somebody's going to get hurt and someone's going to react.
Good counter punching. No rest for the weary. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice punch. They exchange punches. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful. How do you deal with an aggressive fight?
And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does... There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Insane action. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Counter right. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. He missed with that jab. Good counterpunching from both these fighters. Insane action. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage.
I'm telling you, he's...
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Nice counter shot. And he just missed with that left jab. Beautiful counter punch. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots.
And Tyson Fury, and down goes Fury.
Two, three, four, five.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Good counter punch. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Working nice. Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Great round, great round. Now, relax.
There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here. They are giving us a high-tempo show. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he fails to score with that left hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Fantastic punch. And a counter left. They are giving us a high-tempo show. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Beautiful counter shot. A perfect counter shot. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes.
back.
And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice counter punch. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Down goes Fury.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Pretty good start the first half of this round. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Left punch. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Left counter scores. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be. We just saw.
He's gone.
And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
They just missed with that big right hand. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Oh, and Tyson Fury, and down goes Fury.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Good counter right hand again. So much for boxing. This is a fight. These punches coming from one punch could change everything in this battle. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Good man.
There's the bell to start round 9. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky legs. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? A much better game plan here. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That left counter punch will score. There's a counter shot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. That counter shot lands. Just gets out of the way of that left hand. This round could go either way, 10 seconds to go. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Well, he is in big trouble.
Come on, look at...
This is the 10th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. How did he absorb that hook? Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
There's a counter shot. Got out of the way of that right hook. There's a counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Punch, counter punch. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. Let's start 11. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He misses with that jab. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. Down goes Fury.
One, two, three. 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.